भोजन संबंधी जो नियम है, आप लोगों से निवेदन है कि आप लोग प्रयोग जरूर करें और फिर देखें स्वास्थ्य आपका बहुत अच्छा रहेगा। थोड़ा प्राणायाम, ये कपालभाति। ओम। तो प्राणायाम, ये कपालभाति प्राणायाम जो है ये बहुत सरल है। झटके के साथ श्वास को छोड़ने का अभ्यास 5 से 10 मिनट यदि करेंगे तो पेट की सारी बीमारी, फेफड़े का दोष, गले का दोष, मस्तिष्क का रोग, ये तीनों दूर होता है इसी कपालभाति से। और इसका समय है खाली पेट। बहुत अच्छा आनंद भी आएगा यदि 5 मिनट से 10 मिनट तक यदि अपनी दिनचर्या में इसको जोड़ लें तो आप अच्छा अनुभव करेंगे। अब थोड़ा सा अध्यात्म के ऊपर और व्यवहारिक जीवन के ऊपर स्पीच का आप लोग आनंद लें। मीडियम होगा इंग्लिश, ओम। मोबाइल थोड़ा सा डिस्टर्ब करता है तो मोबाइल को थोड़ा विराम दे दीजिए। मैंने अपने मोबाइल को भी विराम दे दिया। Respected गुरुजनों, संतजनों, mother, sisters, brothers, and friends. I speak on spiritual conditions and social service and health education. It is said to be perfectly healthy, one should live in a state of almost gentle hunger. Customs, simple living, and high thinking is the aim of a great man. Then I speak on spiritual conditions. It is said, renunciation does not warrant retirement into the deepest forests of the Himalayas. Renunciation does not demand of you to strip yourself of all clothing. Renunciation does not require you to walk barefoot and bareheaded. Renunciation means giving up egoistic life. This renunciation is described by Santjan, Gurujan. Knowledge of the truth as Gyan. The soul is never born, nor dies, nor does it become only after being born. For it is unborn, eternal, everlasting, and ancient. Even though the body is slain, the soul is not. The man who knows the soul to be imperishable, eternal, and free from birth and death or decay, how and whom will be caused to be killed? How and whom will he kill? As a man shedding worn-out garments takes other new ones, likewise the embodied soul casting off worn-out bodies enters into others which are new. Weapons cannot cut it, nor can fire burn it. Water cannot wet it, nor can wind dry it. Perform your duties established in yoga, renouncing attachment even tempered in success and failure. Evenness of temper is called yoga. He who does his duty without expecting the fruit of actions is a sannyasi and a yogi both. He is no sannyasi who has merely renounced the sacred fire. Even so, he is no yogi who has given up all activities. In this case, if you should suppose the soul to be subject to constant birth and death, even then we should not mourn for in this subject, because death is certain for the birth and rebirth is inevitable for the dead. And it is thinkable that before birth, beings are not manifest to our human senses, at that they return to the unmanifest again. They are manifest only in the interim between birth and death. What occasion then for lamentation? And at last, I do this subject on the end. हिंदी भावार्थ सारांश में बोलिए श्री सद्गुरु महाराज की जय। श्री सद्गुरु महाराज की जय।